Biasa punya kah?
Normal ya?
Apa?
Biasa ya?
Biasa punya?
Okey.
Ya, ya, ya. 2 chopstick boleh tak? Okay. Hey, good morning. This is Andrew Lim inviting you to go out on a limb. Selamat pagi or good morning from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Yes, I'm actually here in the suburb of Kuala Lumpur, and here I can actually see the downtown Kuala Lumpur. It's a bit of a hazy morning today, so we can't really see it. But I'm super excited today. I'm going to travel with a close friend up to a couple of places. In fact, 2 of the 3 popular tourist cities in Malaysia. We're not going to drive. I mean, I'm a New Yorker. I haven't gotten behind a wheel for years. But we're going to take the train. We're going to try this. Now, I haven't taken a train in Malaysia, so I'm super excited. But we're going to take the train, an express train from Kuala Lumpur Central Station up to Ipoh. I think it's about a 2 hours train ride. Spend the night there, and then from Ipoh, take another train to Butterworth, which is like less than a 2 hours train ride to Butterworth. And from Butterworth, I can technically walk to the ferry station and then take the ferry across to Penang, the Pearl of the Orient, for another 2 nights. So come go on in with me, and we will venture out and travel in Peninsular Malaysia together to Ipoh and Penang on a train and hopefully ferry. So, and of course, I'm going to vlog the food adventure and the sights that we're going to see in these 2 places for you as well. So come, let's go. Folks, before we start, kindly hit the subscribe button and the notify button for new contents that I upload weekly. Thank you. So, last episode we talked about departing from KL Central to Ipoh, which is the food paradise, and we definitely ate a lot when we during our 1-night stay there. From silky smooth noodles to silky smooth tofu, it was just amazing. So now we are at Ipoh main train station, getting ready to depart for Butterworth train station, and we noticed that a staff had placed these 2 trays of food on the platform bench, and we're wondering who was it for, as it was sitting there for 20 minutes because our train was delayed. So finally our train arrived. We boarded, and I was still wondering who those trays of food were for, and we're actually seated in business class. Didn't know I booked business class, and this train ride will take us about 1 hour and 47 minutes to get to Butterworth, and the seat itself comes equipped with different places to charge your devices, which is great. And lo and behold, they started serving food, giving us snacks. I thought, just coffee and a chocolate muffin would suffice. And then they placed that 2 trays of food right in front of us. The very tray that was sitting on the platform bench for 30-35 minutes. So needless to say, I didn't really try it. I just opened it up. And by the way, they actually also gave us a bag of peanuts, some juice, and some headset or little ear pods for the entertainment system, which I couldn't deploy. But in terms, back to the tray of food, so it's actually just rice, it's multicolored rice with curry chicken and some vegetable. Smelled good, but I didn't try it because it was sitting out on the bench for a while. So anyway, so we continue on, stop in a few stations before we arrive at Butterworth. Yes. And we're actually close to water, obviously, and if you look right ahead, that is Penang Island. So it was a quick 1 hour and 47 minutes train ride from Ipoh. It's actually very doable. It's a very comfortable ride. So guys, we have arrived here in Penang, or the Butterworth, not Penang, and it was like 1 hour and 40 minutes train ride from Ipoh. Totally doable. It's easy. And it helps that I was in business class, unbeknownst to me when I booked. So the Butterworth train station is actually connected to the ferry terminal. It's about a 10-15 minutes walk to the ferry terminal. There are signs everywhere, leading you to the ferry terminal. It's actually pretty easy to get to. And once you're at the ferry terminal, you can actually use your credit card, Apple Pay, to just pay for the ferry ticket, which is only 2 ringgit, about 50 cents. A lot of people get on the ferry to Georgetown because it's a really easy ride. Guys, so excited. So we're actually taking the ferry over to Penang Island. You can actually take a Grab on Uber, but a ferry is only 2 ringgit, which is like 50 cents, and you can get the whole Penang experience. So the boarding for the ferry was done in an orderly fashion. There were no pushing. People were just being civilized. And once boarded, you can actually sit inside, which is the air-conditioned area, or just stand outside along with the motorcycles. So about 10-15 minutes later, we had arrived in the Georgetown ferry terminal. I have to say, I mean, it's so easy and enjoyable.
So guys, we're here on Penang Island. It's an easy 20 minutes ferry ride for 2 ringgit.
So Georgetown, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, is simply a gem to visit. I mean, the architecture is so old school, including the Peranakan culture. You can visit the Pinang Peranakan mentioned here. It's just the decor is filled with details. I bet it takes a lot of money and effort to upkeep and maintain this property, but it was done so well. So it's definitely worth a visit when you're here on Penang Island, because every corner that you see, it's just a marvel to behold. So yes, definitely come to the Peranakan Mansion when you're here. And of course, it's all about food in Penang. The blackthorn durian from Penang is just something that you must try when you're here.
Durian time, guys.
It's not stinky.
No, because the different types. You just think it all. This one is more custom. There are different types. There's D24, different prices. Some are very it tastes like XO Hennessy. Some has more bitter taste to it. Some is more creamy.
This is creamy. It tastes to me like molasses.
The hawker or street vendor style food is something you must try when you're in Penang as well, including this 888 Hokkien Mee, which is a Michelin recommended spot. Here you can have the amazingly delicious Hokkien Mee, which is the shrimp soup noodles that's really delicious and savory. And of course, you must try the oyster omelette as well, because this is a Penang favorite, or is popular here in Penang. The wok chi renders such a delicious plate of char kway teow, or what you call stir-fried rice noodles Penang style. This is technically the pad thai of Malaysia, so it's better than pad thai if you ask me. So nighttime here in Georgetown with the view of Campbell House Hotel. It's a really amazing boutique hotel, worth the stay, I have to say. Of course, we continue eating with popiah, which is the Penang spring roll, the chendol, which is an iced dessert, it's amazing, and the asam laksa, which is a sweet and tangy soup noodle. Of course, when you're in Penang, you have to eat nasi kandar, because this is from Penang. It's really popular and it's super delicious. And of course, the murtabak, which is meat-filled roti canai. Finally, we had some traditional Malay dishes here in Penang Island at Dulang, which is a great restaurant to do that. And here they have the tempoyak, which is made with a fermented durian. Yum yum. Nasi kerabu is a traditional Malay favorite, and some vegetable tempoyak as well. So you never go wrong with the food here in Penang. There's lots to eat, and now you know that you can actually take a train from Kuala Lumpur to Butterworth to get to the Pearl of Orient to enjoy the amazing food.